pretty packed rider count here today, so I don't have the final number yet, but it looks like all classes are going to be looking pretty solid out there. So welcome everyone, both young, old, new, and experienced. Glad to have you all here. We're going to get started once again with the TT heat races. Open quad TT, you need to come up to the gate. Open quad TT heat number 1, you need to be up at the gate. We're going to run our complete TT segment here, complete with the mains. And then we'll move on to the flat track portion here tonight. Once again, if you are just getting here, might have heard me blabbing earlier. Man, it's good to be back. I mean, I've been doing nothing but eating and getting fat, you know. Yeah. So it's so good to get back to racing, so good to get back to announcing. My wife was very happy to see me leave today. I think I'm just about to drive her crazy. So fortunately, I didn't have any homeschooling because all I got is a GED, so that can only go so far. They didn't bring the grandkids over. The concession stand is open over there, so make sure you get some of that. Weather's going to be fine. Looks like this evening had a little bit of cloud cover earlier. A nice breeze coming our way here, so hopefully we won't melt. But please remember to hydrate. Want to keep everybody healthy here tonight. And so once again, if we could, let's go ahead and get the Open Quad TT Heat 1 ready to go. We'll get some lines painted on this racetrack here in a little bit. All right, folks, about to get underway here. First up is going to be the Open Quad TT Heat number 1. Dustin Beatty is here out of Marco Island, Florida on the Honda. That's the rider number 2. The 2X is here. Caleb Beatty out of Marco Island, Florida. Also on board a Honda. Dustin Altman is here, rider number 17. Jeremy Lanier on the number 57. He's out of Apopka, Florida. And Johnny Vance, rider number 111, is here. He's out of Rockledge, Florida. Looks like an all Honda lineup here. We got some father and son racing going on here between Dustin Beatty and his son Caleb. Matter of fact, we're going to give them a nod. They've got some sponsors we'd like to announce here. The LED Performance engines, both of those cats are running those. They're 363cc TRX 250R engines. Marco Watersports obviously coming on as a sponsor there. Now, Dustin, he's going to be riding a 2019 TRX 250R. Got a Walsh chassis on that thing. And once again, the 363 Puma motor on board that thing. Son Caleb, he's got the LED Performance engine, 86 TRX 250R stock frame, and he's running a 363cc two-stroker. So interesting to see a nice little two-stroke, four-stroke battle here. All right, about to get things underway here for you. All right, let's let these guys get a sight lap here, folks. It feels like it's been about 8 years since we've been racing here at the Bullring. I know it's only been a couple of months, but man, it sure is good to be back. And we're going to start them off with some open quad TT. Heat number 1 on the line, Dustin Beatty. Caleb Beatty on the line as well. Dustin Altman, Jeremy Lanier, and Johnny Vance on that 111. A nice mixture of 2 strokes and 4 strokes out there for you. Going to come down here in the flat track, turn number 1, do a hard left-hander into the center part of the racetrack. A couple of jumps, a couple of tight turns here, then they'll exit on the back straightaway there of the flat track section, come around turn number 3 and 4, and that will complete a lap. All right, we're ready to go racing, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the real world, and welcome back to the Bullring. Open quad TT, heat number 1 underway. All right, number 2, Dustin Beatty on that Marco Island Florida. Looks like he's going to take the whole shot on that LED-powered machine. Gaggle of 4 strokes right behind him. That looks like Jeremy Lanier there in the second spot on the white ATV and getting a little bit sideways there, losing a lot of bite on there to the leader, but third place couldn't take advantage of it. Here we go on the back straightaway. Just about to get out there. There we go. On to the back straightaway they go. Into flat track 3 and the exit number 4. It's still number 2, Dustin Beatty. Second place, Lanier, and in the third spot, it's rider number 2, the younger of the Baileys. Both of those on the LED Performance powered machines. One of them on a Walsh chassis. And that number 2 machine looks like they got that LED big bore motor squared away there. Dustin Beatty floating around that right-hander, now dives into the tight left-hander here with an immediate uphill. Nice little trickery here on the TT section of the racetrack. Then they come off a little bit of off camera there, and they get onto the flat track part of the racetrack here, coming out of turn number 4, your leader, and it's rider number 2, Dustin Beatty, Marco Island, Florida rider, 40 years of age, doing a great job. Jeremy Lanier still holding on that second spot, and the younger of the Beatty's boys, Dustin Beatty, or check that Caleb Beatty on the 2X, he's in third. Now on the 111, Johnny Vance, the 61-year-old rider, trying to run down the young buck there, Caleb Beatty. Caleb Beatty, number 15, so we got about 45 years difference between these two cats. All right, halfway flag's out. It's still Beatty, Lanier, and Beatty. Check that, it's Beatty, Lanier, and Vance. Vance has made the pass there on the young man. So new third place rider, 61 years of age, Johnny Vance out of Rockledge, Florida. Working his way up to that third spot. Oh, we got problems here. Is that Lanier with some issues? Looks like we got a mechanical here on the tough break there. Let's see what's happening with Jeremy Lanier on that TRX. Something's gone wrong over there. Meanwhile, white flag waves. It's all Dustin Beatty, rider number 2 on that. He's out of Marco Island, Florida, sponsored by Marco Watersports, and that is a one-trick quad. There's a TRX 250R with a Walsh chassis and a Puma 2-stroke motor there. LED Performance coming on board, helping these cats, and they're doing a good job out there as the white flag is in the air. Want to go for Beatty. There's Lanier on the 813, so my mistake. That was not Lanier with the mechanical. And there's the 111 in third, so the top 3 spots still in order. Going to watch that battle for third place. It looks like Caleb Beatty's trying to get back up there, maybe grab that third spot back. Meanwhile, final time out of turn number 4, heat number 1 winner. Here he comes. Dustin Beatty, rider number 2, going to win it. Rider number 813 coming through there. Good job there by Jeremy Lanier. And rider number 111, Johnny Vance, comes home third. All right, next up, we're going to bring up the youth Mad Dog class. Lane Fussell on the number 2 is coming to be up here with us. He's out of Archer, Florida. Ryan Metzger on the number 21. Reeves is here on the 48 machines. George Latakos on the 58. And we got Hobbs on the 79. All right, youth Mad Dog coming up next. They added a 5th, number 79, new. Hey, we good. He's a late race edition. I got him on my paper. Hey, I got him on the sheet. We good. All right, let's go racing. Youth and Mad Dog TT heat number 1. And rider number 7 getting a little edgy there. He's going to go back and hang out with Mr. Coates on the back row. Coach should used to be back there on the back row, so that's good. All right, we're on the way. Rider number 48, old school. Rios out of the says he's on a Suzuki. We'll double check that. It might be one of them old DRs. So the big man on the 48 takes the lead. Rider number 7 there in that second spot. 2 Fussell in the third spot. And 7 comes back there and grabs the lead. Leaders working their way out of the infield onto the flat track section. Coming out of turn number 4, rider number 7 on the spot there after being penalized. 48 on the old school machine back there. Of course, I can't say old school. It's got a single shock on it, so it ain't that old. All right, look at this battle for the lead here. 48 looking on the outside, looking hard. All right, a little bit of separation there between the leader on the 7 and the second place rider number 48, but just when that happens, 7 looks like he missed a gear coming out of the left-hander there, and 48 snuck back up there and going to make it interesting here. And rider number 48 looks like he's got a little bit more straightaway speed there, but whoa, swings are way too wide there. Couldn't grab the lead, but he's looking. All right, rider number 7, a little bit more comfortable lead here this time by. Looks like he's got about 8, 9 bike lengths. Let's see if the 48 can close that gap again on his front straightaway. He's got a little bit more top end speed. He picked up a few places there. Halfway flags out. Whoa, and 7 goes down. The leader goes down around that right-hander. Got a little bit slippery for the old boy there, and he lost it. 48, your new leader, Riaz, up in the front. 7 picks it back up. He's in third. And here comes that 48 machine. Going to get the 2 to go this time by. Once again, says the leader's on a Suzuki, so I'm going to guess that's one of those DR 125s or something. And the 48 misses a cog. They got Sachs transmissions in them things. All right, rider number 48 headed down to the turn 3 section of the flat track. Going to get the white flag this time by. Riaz there on that 48 machine, the bright yellow machine. Getting it done out here. By the way, you'll notice that even though this is TT and front brakes are legal, you look at that 48, I don't see nothing but a hub there. So rear brake only on the leader. All right, rider number 7 made his way back up to the second spot after a little slide out there, a little mishap there on the right-hander. But it looks like it's going to be the 48 Riaz right there coming in turn number 3 on the flat track section. Out of turn number 4 he comes down up front straightaway, and he's going to bring home the checkered flag. Race 2, Heat 1 winner, and the Youth Mad Dog. Good job there by Riaz on the 48. 7 comes in second after leading for quite some time. And third looks like that's Lane Fussell. All right, got a couple of heats here in the Youth Mad Dog. Heat number 2 coming up here for you. Brody Hansen's out here with us on the number 99 machine out of Dunellen, Florida. Trenton Rivera's here on the Suzuki. He's on the number 3R machine. Dave Zyke on the number 50. He's out of Savannah, Georgia on the Honda. And Jeff Earl is here, rider number 46. That's your field. That's your lineup. And we're ready to go racing here. Youth Mad Dog Heat 2. And rider number 50 and rider number 99 coming out there first. Looks like it's going to be the 99 machine. Brody Hansen leads him down into turn number 1 in the lead. A couple of 4-strokes right behind, and Brody Hansen dives down low as the 50 and the 46 almost going 3 wide there in the center part of the racetrack. Hansen holds it on that flat, slick right-hander, hold it down there, and the 99 machine still holds the lead. Rider number 50 in the second spot, and it looks like the number 46, double-checking that number, that might be Earl there in the third spot. Hansen heels it over there, coming out of flat track 4. And leads number 1. It's the 99, the 50, and the 46 of Jeff Earl. The 50 is Dave Zyke there out of Savannah, Georgia. And Brody starting to stretch that lead just a little bit there for you. We're going to watch that battle for a second between the 4-stroke dudes. Here we go, side-by-side battle. But the 99 all alone out there. Hanson, battle for second, still hot and heavy. It's the 50 and the 46. Rider number 50, Dave Zykes got second. Jeff Earl in 46 wants it. And 46 dives down low as they enter the racetrack. Side by side again they go. Who's going to inside move there? Is he going to make it stick? Well, these guys are doing some good racing out there. Now, see, here's the deal. These are beginner bikes until you put a number on the number plate. Then they're race bikes. Whoa, speaking of race bikes, 50 racing too hard, ran out of talent there as he hit the left-hander. All right, rider number 46 with a lot more breathing room. Jeff Earl's loving that. Meanwhile, rider number 50 trying to make up some real estate. And they're both trying to catch the leader, but Brody Hanson, he's checked out on the two-stroke. That's a CR85. I'm wanting this to go a couple more laps so we can see if that 50 and get back everywhere with that 46. These guys putting on some good racing on them old air-cooled Hondas. Brody Hanson gets the 2 to go on the number 99 Honda. Second place, Jeff Earl holding his own out there in second. In third place, number 50, Dave Zyke, the Savannah, Georgia rider. Oh, leader down. Brody Hanson drops it over there. And 46, your new leader from third to first, just like that. Let's see if we can get Hanson started back up. Not looking good. He's lost a lot of spots here. Back to third right now. And I'm going to roll it off and wait for the main, it looks like maybe on this one. So check it out. White flag's out for your new leader, rider number 46, Jeff Earl. Number 50, Dave Zyke in that second spot. And let's look see if that Suzuki's going to hold down, grab that third spot. We're looking for the number 3R, Trenton Rivera. And Trenton rolls out. So Trenton is your third place rider. Brody Hanson, tough break from first to last, just like that. That's a tough right-hander over there. We've already seen one crash over there. And Hanson, unfortunately, was a victim number 2 in that thing. Let's see if he can fight back and grab third. Meanwhile, checker flags are in the air. The patient one, Jeff Earl, rider number 46, is going to win it. Dave Zyke, number 50, second place. And let's see if Rivera can hold him off. And let's see, there goes the number 99, Hanson, going to make the pass. He's going to come home third. All right, heat number 2 in the books. A lot of action there in the Youth Mad Dog class for you. All right, going to put a little bit of sprinkle down there for you. All right, Open TT heat number 1 coming up. This is race number 4. Gonna moisten down that track just a tad there. That old right-hander in particular grabbing a couple people. Open TT rider is going to be Greg Boyle on the number 27C. Lee Blackman on the 47, the 47B, Matthew Blackman, and Daniel Wallace on the 627. Check out that water truck rolling through that tight TT section. Man, looks like an MG out there. Shoot. Guy's got skills. All right, it looks as though the H2O disbursement unit has left the Speedway. Fancy term for water truck. I'm going to get the Open TT Heat number 1 riders up here. Greg Boyle in the 27C. Lee Blackman on that 47X. The 47B of Matthew Blackman. And Daniel Wallace on the number 627. That's your 4 riders coming up for you. Ready to knock out heat number 1. All right, folks, if you wonder what's going on over there, they're not having a party. They're not circling the wagons. Just a little bit of a wet spot over there. They're trying to run through it and get it dried up before we get this thing underway for you. Wet the track, dry the track, wet the track, and repeat. Check one. All right, now that we got the track the way we like it, let's get 47 up here. Blackman. All right, let's get racing. Here we go, right number 47, Blackman. The 47D, Matthew Blackman on the Suzuki. Good start there, but it looks like the other Blackman on the 47X, Lee Blackman. Says he's on a Suzuki as well, gets the whole shot. Meanwhile, rider number 27, Greg Boyle there in the second spot. Let's check out third. That looks like Daniel Wallace on the 627 Yamaha, the Cahill machine. Leaders working their way out of the inside part of the racetrack there, tiptoeing through there. And they're back hard on the gas there. It's the 47, the 27, and the 47B. That's how they're running. All right, Greg Boyle right in the middle of a Blackman sandwich. And he's tired of that, so he works his way up to the point there. So new leader, Greg Boyle on the 27, the 47, and now back to second. There's that 627 Daniel Wallace up in the third. And 47B, Matthew Blackman, fourth place on the Suzuki, the yellow Suzuki, should I say. Comes Boyle. Greg Boyle, smooth as honeydew vine water, coming through the center part of the racetrack there. Works that exit, get on the racetrack, and he's starting to stretch that lead. Look at the number 627, Daniel Wallace, looking for second. Check out that second place battle. It's the 47 and the 627, Wallace and Blackman at it. Halfway flags up. Boyle starting to stretch that lead. Once again, we're going to watch that battle for a second. Daniel Wallace on the 627 Cahill Yamaha, currently in the third spot, and he's looking to try to take second. There he goes, side by side, can't get it done. Lee Blackman trying to go down to the inside, but the 627 looks high, can't get a bite coming out of the inside part of the racetrack. It's still the 27, the 47, and the 627. 2 laps to go. And let's see if Daniel Wallace, rider number 627, can do a little bit of damage here. He's looked like he was a little bit quicker on the infield. 627 looking outside. No, not going to happen there. 627 looks down low. Looks like he might get in this time. Let's see how they can do it in the back straightaway. No, 47 grabs it back with a better bite. White flags out for the leader, one the number 27 machine of Greg Boyle, Port Orange, Florida rider. Lee Blackman in the second spot. Third place is the 627, but he's sniffing on that second spot hard. Running out of real estate as we've already got a winner here. Coming out of down the back straight with the final time is going to be Greg Boyle on the number 27 with the checkers. And look at the 627. He's made a move out of the infield. 627 now in the second place. Can he hold it down low? Can he get a bite? Yes, right at number 627. Daniel Wallace grabs second place. Good run there. Nice, good, patient ride there by the 627 machine. Lee Blackman, 47X, comes home third. All right, let's bring up the junior models. Youth Quad TT coming up here for you. Lane Fussell going to be on the number 2. The 5X of Maddox Beatty. Maddox Beatty out of Marco Island, Florida. Lane Fussell out of Archer, Florida. Sean Butler's here on the number 5. Stella Ponce on the number 13 out of Ocala, Florida. And Emily Fussell's here as well, rider number 20. She's also out of Archer, Florida. A bunch of DRRs, and they say there's one Yamaha in the mix. So Sean Butler, is that who we're waiting on? Sean's there on the 5. Looking for the number 2 of Lane Fussell. Where's Lane Fussell? Rider number 2. Number 2. All right, 2's a scratch, so here we go. Let's go racing with the 4 we have. All right, let's go racing. Youth Quad T number 1 on the way. Rider number 20, Fussell. Looks like she got a whole shot there. Let's see if she can hold on to that thing. Whoa, got rider way wide over there. Easy now. That was the 5X. There's Sean Butler doing a fine bit of riding though to save it. Remember, these quads, no reverse. That was Maddox Beatty there. We'll check that with Sean Butler. We got a couple of, that's right, Sean's on the Yamaha. Okay, here we go. Driver number 13, your leader, Stella Ponce. Second place, the number 20 of Emily Fussell. And third place, it's the Yamaha of Sean Butler. Fourth place, Maddox Beatty. 13, Stella Ponce. Still up there at the point. Emily Fussell on the 20, trying to run her down. She's on the number 20 DRR as well. Third place has changed. The 5X of Maddox Beatty has that now. And the 5 of Sean Butler on the Yamaha down to fourth. And right number 13, she got it high, wide, and handsome up there coming out of turn number 4. Woes that thing down as they worked into the infield part of the racetrack here doing this TT section. And it's still the number 13 of Stella Ponce leading. Emily Fussell on the number 20 in that second spot. All right, 2 laps to go for the 13 machine. All right, rider number 2, Lane Fussell, back on the track. Unfortunately, a lot of laps down, but still want to get some seat time in. Meanwhile, white flag's out. It's still the 13 of Stella Ponce and Emily Fussell on the 20 in that second spot. Third place, still the 5X of Maddox Beatty out of Marco Island, Florida, sponsored by Marco Motorsports down there. And number 5, Sean Butler coming home in 4th spot right there. And in the 5th spot, it's going to be the number 2, Lane Fussell. Checker flag's waving. Here she comes. Flag to flag victory for Stella Ponce on the 13. Second place is going to be rider number 20, Emily Fussell. And third is going to go to Maddox Beatty on the 5X. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up is our 50 through 65cc TT Heat number 1 for these cats. Julian Padilla is coming to see us on the number 8 machine. Rider number 12 is here, Landon Wilson on the Cobra, it says. Marley Garcia on the number 14 says that's a Kawasaki, and Jacob Lepper on the number 17, and the book says that's a KTM. This is heat race number 6 out of 7. So we'll get these cats lined right back up and move right on to the mains here in the TT portion. So we can go ahead and put that one in the books and move right on to the flat track part of this evening's activities here for you. All right, let's go racing. All right. The 2 strokes out of the gate first. Well, wait a second. That Kawasaki, let me double check that one. Yeah, that's a 2-banger. So Julian Padilla out of Lutz, Florida, leading this one. Rider number 8 out there. Second place is the Kawasaki Team Green Machine of Jacob Lepper out of Apopka, Florida. Third place, that looked like that might have been Marley coming out of there. Another one in the books for the leader, Padilla, 17 in the second spot. That's Lepper. And third is the number 12 machine of Landon Wilson. And Landon getting a little wide over there. There you go. Get it back in there. Halfway flag this time by for JP. Rider number 8 on that KTM, 9 years old out of Lutz, Florida, and put on a show here for us. Jacob Lepper still holding down that second spot. The number 17 machine, he's out of Apopka, Florida. And rider number 12 on the Cobra, Landon Wilson, he's doing a great job there on that little Cobra machine. And there he goes to 4-stroke Marley Garcia on the gas hard. And we're going to watch that third place battle. The 12 got a little bit of company coming up there. That 4-stroke Honda's making some moves. Meanwhile, the white flag waves for Julian Padilla. Rest of the field getting the one to go. As Padilla exiting the infield portion of the racetrack here, down on the flat track side. Coming into turn number 3 for the final time. Rider number 8, Julian Padilla, looking for the flag victory here at the Bullring here in the heat number 1, race number 6. And checkered flag waves, Padilla brings it home. And the number 17 in the second spot, that's Jacob Lepper. All right, rest of the field comes through. Good run there by Landon Wilson. Jacob Lepper comes home second. Nice racing, boys and girls.
Hey, did the 17 finish? I thought on the last lap you went off.
Is he going to water the track or is he going to go on this one?
All right, let's pick it up a pace, shall we? It's the Open Pro TT Money class. Logan McGrain's on the line on the number 19. Brandon Robinson on the number 44. Sammy Howard right at number 69. We've got the 71 of James Rispoli. And flying Ryan Wells on the 94. Ryan Wells on a two-stroke, ladies and gentlemen. We'll watch that 94 machine as we are underway. The 71 gets the whole shot. Rispoli leads him in first. And Robinson trying to get a bite there in the second spot. Here they go side by side. Robinson grabs the lead. Hard on the brakes. They go around that right-hander. And wow, everybody holds on to it. Robinson in the lead. Rispoli in second. And it's Halbert in the third spot. Check out Robinson on that 44. He's trying to stretch it a little bit. Meanwhile, Halbert has moved up into the second spot on the number 60. Check that. No, he hasn't. It's still Rispoli in the second spot. James Rispoli right at number 71. And he's got some company back there. It's Sammy Halbert right on his rear wheel. Ryan Wells in that fourth spot. Check that third spot. Whoa, and Halbert goes down. Let's see if Sammy can get a pick back up there. He lost around that right-hander, so a new change up in the front of the pack. It's going to be Brandon Robinson, your leader, Rispoli in the second spot. And that looks like flying Ryan Wells now in the third position on the number 94 KTM. Robinson hard on the gas, feet on the pegs around that right-hander. I don't even think he put his foot down on the ground. Just kind of held it out there with some balance. 44 still leads it. BR44 in the front. It's Rispoli, a seasoned road racer, in that second spot. Third spot, oh yeah, that's him on the two-stroke. It's flying Ryan Wells on the KTM. Robinson gets the halfway flag. Rispoli grabs it too, and in that third spot, it's still Wells. 19 is in that third spot. That's Logan McGrain, and it looks like Halbert's called it a day. Leaders working their way out of the center part of the racetrack, down the back straightaway on the flat track section is still right at number 44, Brandon Robinson, the 71 of James Rispoli in that second spot. Robinson hangs it way wide coming out of 4. Robinson still holding on to the lead there. Looks like he's been doing a little bit of moto in his off time there. Looking really smooth here on the TT section here today. It's Brandon Robinson, once again, your leader on the number 44 machine, the second place machine. He's holding on to it. That's James Rispoli. And Rispoli feeling no pressure from your third place rider, Ryan Wells, on the number 94. White flags in the air. BR44 with 1 to go. Robinson for the final time into the center part of the racetrack. Hard on the gas there on that 44 machine. Now he's hard on the binders around that flat right-hander there in the center part of the racetrack. Been tough for a lot of riders. We've seen a few of them go down here today, but Robinson negotiates it through there, no problem. Robinson on the back straightaway for the final time out of turn number 3, and here he comes out of turn number 4, going to be meted with a checker flag. Brandon Robinson, winner, heat number 1 in Open Pro. Second place is going to be James Rispoli on the 71. And in the third spot, flying Ryan Wells on number 94 machine. Fourth place goes out to number 19 on Logan McGrain on the 4-stroke KTM. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that ends our heat races part of the TT here tonight. This afternoon, should I say. We're going to do some tallying, and we'll be right back here in just a couple of minutes, and we'll take care of the main event here in the TT section. We'll take care of those mains, and then we'll move on to the flat track. Meanwhile, we're going to do a little bit of track maintenance here by the H2O disbursement vehicle. Guys might want to take a break, ease on over to the concession area, grab yourself a bite to eat, something to drink, and we'll be back TT racing here, the main events, in just a few minutes.
First call, quad TT main. First call, quad TT main. Bring them up.
TT mains to staging, please.
All right, folks, let's get our main TTs. It's time to start the main events here. They're fixing to bring me some paper so I'll know who's first, but let's get those mains lined up. Almost 6:30. Let's pick it up. All right, that's rider number 2 coming out of the gate, looking hard and heavy. Dustin Beatty out of Marco Island, Florida on that LED tuned Honda. Second place, Jeremy Lanier on the number 813 machine, and it looks like third place is rider number 2. That's Caleb Beatty, the younger of the Beatty group. As a matter of fact, he's the son. He's also out of Marco Island, Florida. Marco's Motorsports coming on board. Also an LED motor in that thing. And look at that 2-stroke run. Rider number 2, Dustin Beatty out of Marco Island, Florida. Got the wire pulled tight. The 4-stroke 450 Honda of Jeremy Lanier trying to run him down, but just can't quite get there. Meanwhile, another one of the Marco Power Sports deals, the LED engines, coming up in third, and that's Caleb Beatty. He's starting to put a little bit of pressure on that second place rider. And there he goes. Beatty makes the pass on the back straightaway. Let's see if Lanier can fight back on the 4-stroke. Battle for second as they come down the front straightaway. It's Caleb Beatty on the LED Honda. Grabs second spot. Let's see if he can hold it down low as they go into the center part of the racetrack, and he does. So Caleb Beatty. It's the Bailey's boys up front. Number 2, Dustin. Pop is showing how it's done up there. Man, I tell you what, these 2-stroke machines are getting it on out here. And checker flag waves. Win for Dustin Beatty out of Marco Island, Florida on the LED powered Honda. The TRX 250R. Murray frame on that thing. Good stuff. And guess what? His son comes home second. Also on a TRX 250R. Marco Motorsports on that. LED also behind that machine. And I'll tell you what, those guys know how to make them 250 TRXs giddy up. All right, let's give it up. Dustin Beatty, your winner on the number 2. His son, Caleb Beatty, on the number 2X in second. And third place, it's that Jeremy Lanier machine. Good racing out there. As a matter of fact, Caleb, on the white flag lap, grabbed that second place machine from Lanier, and Lanier wasn't in a big hurry to give it up. So good racing out there, fellas. Way to get this thing started. Check 1, 2. All right, race 2 coming up. Youth Mad Dog, Lane Fussell on the line on the 2. Ryan Metzger on the 21. Ria's on the 48. George Latakis on the 58. And it looks like the 79 of Hobbs. Check 1, 2. All right, working race number 2 here, Youth Mad Dog, main event. We got a yellow flag waving over in the corner, and the rider's up and okay. All right, looks like the leader's coming by here. We'll get you brought up to speed here. It's the 46, the 50, and the 99. That's the 46 there. Or check that 48 of Reyes. That's Jeff Earl, that 46 leading it. The 99, Brody Hansen up there in the mix. And also Dave Zyke on the 50 up there and running that top 3. Rider number 2 coming through, Lane Fussell. Nice run for that rider. Still got a little bit of ground to make up, though. Leader's working the out of the center part of the racetrack. A couple riders starting to go a lap down over here. All right, leader's coming through now. Let's double check you. 46 and the 99. That's rider number 46, Jeff Earl, the 99 of Brody Hansen running 1-2. Third place is still rider number 50, Dave Zyke. So Zyke, the Savannah rider, doing a great job out there. I'm going to watch Brody and see if he can run down that big fella there on the 46. All right, battle for the lead. Brody Hansen grabs the lead there on the front straightaway. New leader in the Youth Mad Dog, the number 99 machine of Brody Hansen. Let's see if he can hold that CR85 up front. Catches a cog, puts a 46 and Jeff Earl back down in the second spot. Third spot, still rider number 50, Dave Zyke. In the fourth spot, it's the Suzuki of Jay Reyes. Running fifth. Rider number 7 there on the Honda. Sixth, the Kawasaki machine. Got a battle there for fourth. Good battle there. Look at the 3R and the 2 going at it as well as Hansen gets the white flag. Top 3 working their way to the infield for the final time. It's the 99 of Hansen. Rider number 50, 46, Jeff Earl. And in third is the 50 machine of Dave Zyke. Fourth place, the Suzuki, Jay Reyes. In the fifth spot is that number 7 Honda, unlisted. Sixth spot, I think that's that Kawasaki might be a lap down. We'll have to double check on that one. That's the number 86 machine we're talking about. Meanwhile, winner, Brody Hansen. Second place is going to be the 46. Good run there. Held the lead for a while. That's Jeff Earl. Third place going to be rider number 50. A nice run there as well by the Savannah rider, Dave Zyke. All right, rest of the field coming through here. Brody Hansen, rider number 99, in that familiar first place spot up there on the podium. There's Dave Zyke there from Savannah, Georgia. All 51 years young of him. Had the lead there, or run third all race. And there's the number 46, Jeff Earl. Good job there, Jeff. Takes the second place. So Brody Hansen first, Earl second, and Zyke third. All right, folks, next up is our Open TT main event. Open TT. On the line, Greg Boyle on the number 27C. He's out of Port Orange, Florida on the Honda. Lee Blackman on the 47X. We've got the Matthew Blackman machine. He's on the 47B. And Daniel Wallace, rider number 627, also lining up. We're missing a rider. Looking for the 27C of Greg Boyle. All right, we're ready to go racing, folks. Open TT main event. And it goes down. And it looks like the 47B, Matthew Blackman, with the whole shot there. No, that's the 47X of Lee Blackman got the whole shot there. In the second spot, Greg Boyle, starting from the back row. Third spot is the 627 of Daniel Wallace. Got a pass for the lead here already. Greg Boyle now up to the front. That's the 47X of Lee Blackman in the second spot. And in third is going to be the 627 of Daniel Wallace. Leader stormed down into turn number one, and still Greg Boyle on that bright red Honda up in the front. The 627 of Daniel Wallace has just made a pass for second. That moves the 47X of Lee Blackman back to the third spot. Greg Boyle starting to stretch that lead a little bit. Daniel Wallace is now in that second spot. Meanwhile, the other Blackman joining the race there after running in just a bit wide there and having some problems with the machine. He's back in the game. Back up to the front of the pack is still Greg Boyle, leader on the 27X. Rider number 627, Daniel Wallace in that second spot, and that's the 47X of Lee Blackman in the third position. Halfway flags in the air this time by for your leader, Greg Boyle. Check that, the two to go for Greg Boyle. That's the 627 coming in second still, Daniel Wallace. And the Blackman boys back there in third and fourth. Greg Boyle, laps winding down there for the 27. He started on the back row, wanted to get some passing practice in. It looks like he's done just that. Boyle back up to the front of the pack, and he's leading by a full straightaway here in terms of the infield. Up. Got a tire on the track over there. All right, the white's in the air. White flag waves for Greg Boyle. The 27C Honda rider out of Port Orange, Florida, Greg Boyle, started from the back, and now he's leading the pack on that CRF 450. Boyle out of the infield section for the final time down the back straightaway. Storms down low into turn number 3, coming out of turn number 4 for the final time. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, the 27C of Greg Boyle. Open TT main event winner, Greg Boyle comes across first. The 627 machine of Daniel Wallace out of Tampa, Florida. He's going to get the second spot, and rider number 47X, Lee Blackman, brings home the third spot. Good run there by all these riders. Wallace, by the way, that Cahill sponsorship on the side of that Yamaha, that 627 machine. We'll check. All right, let's give it up. Right at number 27 seed, Greg Boyle comes home victorious in the second spot. A great run there from third to second comes Daniel Wallace on the Cahill Yamaha number 627. And give it up for Lee Blackman right at number 47X. He had second for most of the race, but right there at the back end he had to lose it. But hey, still a podium spot there for Blackman. Got to be happy. All right, next up is going to be our Youth Quad TT main event. Lane Fussell on the line on the number 2 out of Archer, Florida. Maddox Beatty on the 5X. Sean Butler on the 5, the 13, who won her heat race, Stella Ponce. And Emily Fussell on the 20. She came in second in her heat race. So a lot of speed up here for you. By the way, rider number 2, Lane Fussell, didn't make the heat race until about halfway through. So he's probably going to have to start toward the rear there because he ended up being laps down. But I'll tell you what, here's the main event, and Lane Fussell's got that number 2 quad ready to race. So we'll see how this one's going to turn out. But once again, Stella Ponce and Emily Fussell might have something to say about that. Youth Quad TT main event coming up for you. Get them lined up. All right, let's go racing. The future of the sport right here for you today at the Bullring, live at Marion County Speedway. We're underway, and it looks like Stella Ponce, rider number 13, looks like she's going to lead them down, and into the infield section they go. And double check those numbers. Looks like the 5X of Maddox Beatty. Marco Power Sports machine gets rolling there in the second spot. There's the number 2 of Lane Fussell on that red quad. He's now in third. All right, let's give you the numbers this time by. It's the 13, the 5X, and here comes the 2 on the outside. Lane Fussell looking to try to grab that second spot. And having some problems there. I think the tether might have come loose on that DRR over there. They're trying to get him fired back up. Tough break there for your second place rider, Maddox Beatty. Swung a little bit wide. I think the tether cord came unloosed. He lost fire to that machine. Meanwhile, back at the front of the pack, look at the 13 and the 2 going out of the battle for first. Lane Fussell going way wide out there. And gets a run coming into the infield. Still not enough, though, for Stella Ponce. She's still holding it. Stella Ponce still holding on to the lead on that number 13 machine, ladies and gentlemen, as they're working their way toward the center part of the racetrack. Feeling some pressure there from Lane Fussell on the number 2 quad. Out of the infield they go, down the back straightaway, and Lane Fussell takes the lead as they go down into turn number 3 on the flat track section. Lane Fussell, your new leader on the number 2. The 20 of Emily Fussell coming back there in third. There's the, and tough break there. Your second place rider, number 13, Stella Ponce, goes high and hits the cones. She's okay, but she's losing spots on the racetrack. Lane Fussell leads it. And it looks like Emily Fussell there on the 20 now in that second spot. And I believe we've got Stella in third now on the 13 machine. A lot of action going on here as the number 2 wins it. Lane Fussell brings home the checkers. Number 13, Stella Ponce. Good job there. So, yeah, we had action all over the place there. Second place rider lost ignition. Then the new second place rider hit some cones. But Lane Fussell through it all brings home the checkers. Wait a second now. Okay, either I missed it because I thought Fussell was first.
Hey, she said she got first. I believe her.
Are you sure about that after that stall? Because I thought he got passed by the 13. I'm glad I'm not a scorekeeper. All right. That one went down in history. All right, Youth Quad TT in the books. Maybe some miscommunication there. I had it as the 2, the 20, and the 13, but there again, that's why I'm a race announcer, not a scorekeeper.
This one for that last one you chipped them.
Check 1, 2. All right, next up, main event for our 50 through 65cc riders. Julian Padilla, Landon Wilson, Marley Garcia, Jacob Lepper. Here they go. Last time out, Julian Padilla showed him the way around here. Let's see how it's going to go this time. Right now, it's the Lepper had him the whole shot, but it looks like Padilla's grabbed the lead on the infield part of the racetrack. Here comes the number 17 of Jacob Lepper fighting back on the outside on the Kawasaki. Padilla still holds it on the number 8. Lepper on the number 17 in second. And the number 12 in the third spot. That's Landon Wilson on the Cobra. Eight, 17, and 12. That's how they run. Oh, and third place rider goes down. Right at the very same time, the leader missed a gear, but the second place rider, number 17, Jacob Lepper, wasn't close enough to take advantage of it. Let's get back to the rider that's down over. There's a little bit of low side. I think he's going to be okay over there. All right, let's whoa this one down. Looks like maybe kind of banged that elbow a little bit. All right, got a red flag this one, folks. Make sure that rider's okay over there. That was the number 12, Landon Wilson. Looked like a low side, maybe banged that elbow a little bit, but as you racers know, low side beats the heck out of the high side. All right, let's give Landon Wilson a big hand. Landon Wilson's not going to ride in the cart. He wants to get back on that bike. That's right. All right, Landon Wilson on the 12, ready to get back lined up here. Had a red flag situation over here. Problem over there in turn number 1, but we're about ready to go racing here, live at the Bullring. If you're joining us on YouTube, hello. Thanks for tuning in. We'll try to keep the show rolling here for you tonight. Sun's just about to drop here in northeast Florida. Rider number 12 going by there. Let's see if he's going to... He ain't going to call it a day, but he did get on his bike, ride it back to the pits. He didn't let nobody drag it for him. So, hey, good job there by Landon Wilson. Glad to see he's okay. Now, Daddy says, wait a second. Maybe you should go race. All right. Landon going to line back up. Looking patriotic back there too. See them shrouds. Okay, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Mini 50 through 65cc TT main event. We're back underway. And Leper gets the whole shot. He's on the outside. Let's see if Padilla can hold him down low, and he does. Padilla swings it a little bit wide coming out of turn number 1, but he managed to hold on to the lead. New leader, Julian Padilla. Leper going to look on the outside here on that Kawasaki, see if he can't get some stick. Now he dives down low. It's a drag race over the little hill. Oh, look at Leper. Run him a little bit wide there. Look at that number 17 machine. Muscle his way to the lead. Jacob Leper getting them elbows out here. Grabs the lead here, but here comes Padilla fighting back on the back straightaway. Look at this battle for the lead here, ladies and gentlemen. The future of America right here on the racetrack for you today. Here they come down the front straightaway, side by side racing. The 17 and the 8. That's Jacob Leper and Julian Padilla. Padilla swings it a little bit too wide again, coming into 1. Elbows are out again, and it looks like Leper, they're side by side, too close to call. We'll see what happens when they come out of the turn. There it is. Now it's going to be the number 8, Padilla. Leaders working their way on the front, the back straightaway, should I say, and Padilla on the number 8 machines got himself a few bike length lead now over the number 17 machine of Jacob Leper, currently running in the 2nd spot. In 3rd place coming around right now, if I'm not mistaken, that's that number 14 machine, Marley Garcia. So look at Marley go. All right, leaders working their way down the back straightaway. It's still rider number 8, Julian Padilla, your leader. 2nd place, the number 17, Kawasaki of Jacob Leper. And in 3rd spot, under a little bit of pressure coming out of the center part of the racetrack now, that's the number 14 of Marley Garcia. But that number 12 of Landon Wilson's creeping up there on that Cobra. Checker flags in the air. And here comes your winner. All right, give it up for Padilla, rider number 8. Great job there. The number 17, Jacob Leper, going to come on 2nd. And boy, these guys had some good battling up there for the lead. And I'll let them sort out 3rd. I think I had 14 machine in 3rd. And where did my Padilla go? All right, there he goes. 2nd, 3rd. Padilla went back to the pits, maybe getting ready to do another race in another class real quick like. So Padilla wins it on the 8. Jacob Leper 2nd, and Marley Garcia on that 4-stroke Honda. Great job there, Marley. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's pick up the pace just a little bit, shall we? This next race is our Open Pro TT, and these cats have been feeling the need for speed. They've been doing a little bit of practice, but they have yet to give it on the racetrack since probably mid-March, and so they are chomping at the bit. On the line, it's the number 19 of Logan McGrain. Next to him, Brandon Robinson. Sammy Howard on the 69 and James Rispoli on the 71, and flying Ryan Wells on the 94. Ryan Wells looks like he's going to try to lead him down. No, it's going to be Sammy Halbert. Halbert, Wells, and Robinson running 1, 2, and 3 on the center part of the racetrack. Robinson moves up to second. Now he moves up to first place. Let's see if he can hold it. Halbert down low. Robinson on the outside. Here they go down the back straightaway. It looks like it's Sammy Halbert. Halbert leads him in a flat track 3 out of flat track 4. Here comes Robinson. And Robinson makes the pass as they come down the front straightaway. Give the lead up, Brandon Robinson on that 44, Halbert on the 69. All right, Rispoli trying to get up there and grab that third place from flying Ryan Wells. Meanwhile, back to the lead of the pack, it's rider number 44, Brandon Robinson. Come out third, now he's first, and he's running away with us for the main event. Sammy Halbert crashed in the heat race. He's doing a great job out there, running second. And there's a 71 of James Rispoli still holding down that third spot. Actually, he's made the pass. Rispoli went from fourth to third as he made the move there on Ryan Wells. Back to the front of the back is rider number 44, B.R. Robinson out of Oxford, PA. Sammy Halbert from the great state of Washington State out there running second. And third, James Rispoli, the New York rider, in third. Halfway flags out for Robinson. Halbert still holding on to that second spot, and Rispoli a comfortable third place. In the fourth spot is still Ryan Wells on that 94 machine. Rider number 19 running a good job out there. And fifth is Logan McGrain. Robinson flat tracking it out of the center part of the racetrack here down the back straightaway. Lap starting to wind down there for BR44. It's going to be the white flag out this time for Brandon Robinson. Halbert still holding on to that second spot, but he's losing ground. Meanwhile, the 71 of James Rispoli has closed the gap up a little bit on Halbert. So let's check out that battle for second. Robinson for the final time down the back straightaway. Halbert and Rispoli giving chase. Here comes Robinson for the final time out of turn number 4. Brandon Robinson, main event winner here in the Open Pro TT. Second place is Sammy Halbert. And third goes to James Rispoli, the New York rider. McGrain there, Logan McGrain on the KTM. All right, great racing out there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Your winners came out of the gate in third. Good battle. So there went the interview. All right, a big congratulations goes out once again. Brandon Robinson, rider number 44, your winner in the Open Pro TT main event. Second place, Sammy Halbert, rider number 69, comes home second. And James Rispoli, rider number 71, cut his teeth doing a good bit of road racing and flat track, and he comes home in the third spot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up our TT portion of the racing here tonight. I'm going to get on the racetrack and do a little bit of maintenance here, looks like. put a little bit of water down maybe, and we'll get going here with our heat races in the flat track portion of the racing tonight. Hey, I'd like everybody to know that the concession stand is open, and guess what else is open? There's an ice cream truck here on the property. So if you're thinking something to cool you down a little bit, there's some ice cream over there. I know I just stepped over there, grabbed me one. Sounding a little crackly tonight. Check one. Open quad. Open quad. Let's get down there. Open quad. Heat number 1. They're waiting on you. If you're not in the gate, you're late. Let's get them down there. Open quad. Heat 1.